Yo, what's up guys? So as you can see, I just pushed the top 100 in the world with Expo. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you all the games that got me there. Be sure to like and subscribe for more top ladder gameplay, and I'll see you all in the first match. Alright, so we found a game here against Boss, and I'm not sure if he wants to time me or not, but I kind of want to play, just because I'm recording. So I'm going to say good luck, and if he says good luck back, alright, yeah, that's typically it's like the etiquette, I guess, for tie trading on top ladder. If they say good game, then that means they want to tie, but if we say good luck, it means you want to play. And I'm pretty sure he's using RG. We're in some Twitter chats and stuff, and I know he said he was testing out Royal Giant, but I'm not sure if he's playing Lightning or Fireball version. Since if it's Fireball, I should have a pretty good matchup, but if he has Lightning, it's going to be a lot more difficult, since it just gets him a lot more damage, and of course does more damage than Fireball logs, so in this spell cycle, we might be able to fall behind. So he's gonna protect his queen. I think I'm just gonna Skellies and then wait for him to use the ability, and then I can go with log. And it's really nice that we're getting off to an early damage lead. Even if it's not by much, you really want to get as much chip damage as you can in single with your ice spirits, your logs, your archers. So yeah, see what he's gonna do. He cycles a ghost in the back. So I'm gonna knight same lane as that. That fisherman actually almost died to those two archers. So typically this matchup is basically spell cycle for 5 minutes. If both players play perfectly, then I shouldn't let him get any RG hits, and he shouldn't let me get an expo lock. So at that point, it's just gonna be up to whoever spell cycles the fastest. So I'm just gonna go archers like this. And I don't really know why he's going in with Royal Giant, since you never really want to go in single. Maybe he thought he had my Tesla out cycled, but we're still able to get back to another one fairly quickly. And we'll get some log chip on the archers. I think it's better if we go opposite lane, since if he RGs the back, I want to be able to defensive expo on the other side where my strong tower is. So entering double now, he's probably going to start to build up pushes in the back, try to get an RG connection. But I've played this matchup so many times that there's pretty much no way he's going to get an RG hit. I just have to make sure to keep up in this spell damage. So let's see, I'm going to take my log. We'll fireball that. I think it's decent value. We might have missed a fisherman. Never mind, we hit the fisherman. But yeah, basically want to fireball his queens most of the time. And in my opinion, if you're the RG player, you should be fireball cycling quite a bit in this matchup, since it's your main way to get damage. Especially if the expo player pre-places a Tesla, and it's a good opportunity to fireball. Then they can't go expo at the river and then predict the RG with Tesla. And yeah, he's fireball cycling, so I pretty much want to mirror that play whenever he does it. And I'm not going to go opposite lane, since we already have he actually tried to predict my expo though with his queen. So I guess it's good that we didn't go opposite. But yeah, I'm going to log that away. Don't really care if he gets one hit on tower, since we have more HP over there anyways. But yeah, I didn't want to go opposite lane, since his tower is full HP. And at this point, we've pretty much established that we're going to be going for the right side. There's no way we get more damage on the left side. There's no way we get more damage on the right tower at this point. So let's see, he's gonna cycle queen and back. Not gonna fireball, since I think we just go another defensive expo maybe, and then it'll take care of it. Tesla stays alive. Alright, so this is where things get a little bit tricky, when we go into triple elixir. And he's gonna be able to get a bunch of RGs down. But okay, that was not a good fisherman, since that's gonna give me a free fireball. And I can also hit the RG with the fireball to damage it down. So that was a really good value. So my log on this side. Oh, he went RG. That's actually probably a good RG. I'm not going to Tesla on top, because he's probably going to pre-fireball it or something. Alright, perfect. Rest in peace to skeletons, but we still got our Tesla down. So he's not going to get any RG damage. Oh yeah, he let my archers connect. That's a good game. Yeah, I've done this defense too many times, the RG defense in triple, that there's no way I'm going to not to be cocky, but there's no way I'm going to fail the defense, since RG's been literally in the meta for so long, and I just had to practice this defense so many times. So he's going to go with fisherman. I guess I'll probably fireball the left side. Yeah, especially because he played his ghost, it's going to be a ton of value. I'll just go with the second Tesla in the middle, and ice spirit just to make sure nothing connects. He's going to RG once again. We're not back to Tesla yet, but I think we can cycle back pretty fast. Yeah, we should be able to get it down. So I'm just gonna go Tesla. And 18 seconds left. Yeah, this should be a good game. The fisherman glitch, I think that made it stop in place. So just go Fireball, and he's probably an RG to try to get a hit, but it's not gonna matter since we just go like another Tesla. And yeah, this is like pretty good matchup for me. When he doesn't have lightning, I just need to make sure not to let any RG connect, and like I should be fine as long as I keep up in the spell damage. But also Boss, good friend of mine, go subscribe to him on YouTube if you're not already. And yeah, it's gonna be plus 26. Okay, so it looks like we found a match against Pompeo. So he's definitely gonna be playing the Pompeo deck with like Balloon, Infernal Dragon, Ice Golem, Goblin Cage. I'm gonna assume most of you already know the deck if you like watch his streams. Very popular Spanish creator. And I'm gonna go with Expo now because he uses Ice Golem, which is like a, I guess, pretty good tank against the Expo. Oh wow, he's trying to like go for the tower trade or something. I'm not too sure about that play because I can just like Fireball and then maybe Ice Spirit and it should be able to take care of his Balloon. Especially because my other tower is helping out. Alright, nice. I don't even need an Ice Spirit. So I think I could try to like kite the Infernal Dragon back with my Knight, but I just want Archers to be safe because it's gonna make sure that it doesn't like get any damage. So yeah, really good start to the game actually, since we get a really big Expo lock, and he got like no damage on our right tower besides the Balloon death damage. We are down to some Elixir, I believe, but since he doesn't have his Balloon in cycle right away, we should still be fine. We just like regenerate Elixir, and already one card away from Tesla. So let's see what he does. Cycles a Mega Minion. I think I might pre-cycle my Tesla this lane. And then if he decides to spam the opposite, then I'm just going to pull it with an Expo. His Balloon. Yeah, so I'm just going to go Expo up high. This is a good placement because it's going to pull the Balloon no matter where they play it. Even if it's like all the way to the left, it would still go to the Expo. The only way it wouldn't is if he pushed it with like bats or something. But of course his deck does not even run bats. So yeah, we still get more damage from our Expo. It's going to bring the left side down to under 1500, so this is already a good game. Like, we just have to log cycle him at this point. And, like, his Balloon's not going to get a hit. We just have to, like, spam Archers and Tesla, and he can't really break through. So I think this matchup is probably a little bit in Expo's favor, but he's also been one-tricking this deck for, like, 5 years or something. So he's definitely, like, really good at the matchup. He's probably played it a lot more times than me. But it's still probably slightly Expo's favor. Okay, I did not mean to Tesla that. I meant to play my Knight, but I accidentally went Tesla. So this could get a little dicey, but no. Okay, Fireball's gonna do the job there. So his Balloon's not gonna get a hit. And yeah, pretty much, what's that, like 10 or 12 logs? Probably start like Fireball cycling soon, if we find any opportunities. And we do, okay, we actually came with a good zap there, like predicting my Ice Spirit, so I couldn't protect the Archers. But I think it's still fine. And coming to overtime, cycle our log. Just want to try to get up in spell damage, since this might just end up being a 5-minute game, but we're gonna win eventually just off of Hogs. And he does not decide to go Balloon, just to go to the Goblin Cage. So I'm gonna defensive Expo. He's gonna fully kill the cage, and then also if he goes Balloon on the right, he's gonna pull it. But he's actually gonna go in on the left side. And then Miner. He actually tries to Miner my Tesla. I don't really know why, since there's like no way his Balloon connects. So I'm just gonna go offensive Expo right now. Don't know if we're gonna be able to get a lock out of it, but I feel like he spent quite a bit there with the Miner Fireball. So this should be a good sequence. So I'm just gonna log. He went Balloon, so I'm gonna Fireball that before it gets a lock on my Expo. And yeah, it's gonna be a good game for sure. I actually think he might be streaming on Twitch right now. I'll have to check after this game. But yeah, GG to Pompeo. Really good Spanish content creator. So we found a game against Alash KSA. I've never seen this guy before on ladder. So he's gonna give us the good luck. Ice Spirit Skellies, so probably a mirror matchup or 2.6. Looks like we're gonna be facing 2.6 Hog Cycle. The matchup everyone wants to see. Okay, just kidding, no one wants to see this matchup because it's so boring, since it's literally just spell cycle and hoping that they don't get a hog hit. But yeah, I'm definitely not the person that you should get advice on in this matchup, since I probably lose it a lot more than I should. Although actually, I faced Oyasu like 2 times today, and I lost it both times in this matchup, but it was only by 1 fireball. So maybe I'm not like as bad as I thought. He's gonna go Hogs, such as Tesla, in middle. It's really important that you don't get out-cycled in single. But sometimes, like, it's impossible to prevent a hog hit in single elixir if they play it really well. So often, like, you have to use your expo to defend their hog. It's kind of weird, but if you're like 2 cards away from Tesla and they're like spamming you with Ice Golem Hog at the bridge, you might have to like throw your expo in the middle to tank for everything. And then it kind of fixes your cycle, since you'll be back to Tesla and they're like still 4 cards away from Hog. But you only have to do that like 1 time, if you have to at all. So you might try to fireball this. It's a common play. Yeah, it's a common play that they like fireball your Tesla in the night to try to get a hog hit. But normally, like, it doesn't really work, so I don't know why 2.6 players do it that much. Since we have to go like Ice Spirit Skellies and prevent any hog damage. So we are going the same lane, which isn't like ideal in this matchup since you can't really expo same lane ever. But also to get a free fireball log. Yeah, it should be an easy defense since we were back to our Tesla. Didn't have to like play stuff panically. I don't even know if that's a word. To like get back to our Tesla. And if they like cycle cards really fast, and you want to kind of do the same thing. So you don't always want to wait until you have 10 elixir to play stuff in this matchup. And he's gonna fireball. I'm gonna expo like in the middle because like one, I kind of assumed he would predict Musketeer, but also I can't let him get a fireball off of my expo, like hitting the tower as well. So he's probably just gonna like play stuff in the middle and then go with the log, which I guess is fine. I'll just like let the expo die. Okay, I guess like his Ken's gonna target my knight anyways, but log is gonna finish off the expo. And yeah, I guess like one piece of advice I would say in this matchup is to only go offensive when you have a Tesla up. And I can just log that in. And normally in that Tesla placement, it will actually get bypassed by a hog. Unless like you push it with the cycle card or like log it into the Tesla. But yeah, I would recommend only going in if you have a Tesla like on the map. Because what a really good 2.6 player will do is they'll go hog opposite lane while you have an expo up to bait out your Tesla. And oftentimes you won't even have enough elixir to play your Tesla, so they can get like a hog hit that way. So you have to be careful just like going knight at the bridge or expo knight at the bridge for no reason. But if they go like hog at the same time and you don't have enough for Tesla, it can get really, really bad for you. So let's see here. I still want to go opposite though, just so we can try to get his fireball out of hand. So I do want to keep up in spell damage as much as possible. So see, if he were to go hog right now, which is like what a good 2.6 player would do if I didn't have a Tesla up, but since I do, if he were to hog opposite, I could just like push it with the second card, and the 1 HP Tesla would essentially like just finish it off. So let's see here, going to triple, I guess I'll pre-plan a Tesla just because he's probably going to go in, but we definitely want to try to get as many fireballs down as possible. So I'm actually going to expo opposite. I want to try to get his fireball out of hand first. It's actually really nice that my Tesla kills Musketeer as well. So I'm going to fireball the cannon. If he's like smart, he probably like lets the expo lock and just plays like a late hog. But yeah, it looks like he's going for the spell cycle now. Probably like, won't go for any more hogs. So, and if he does that, then we should be able to win, since we're up about like 1 fireball log. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna go offensive anymore, so let's just try to cycle as quickly as possible. He does have like a 1 elixir faster cycle, but I don't think it should like matter too much, since we're already like in a comfortable damage lead. So let's go Ice Spirit, Fireball. And if you like, a good tip is that it takes about like 12 seconds to cycle 2 fireballs on their tower, assuming you're on low elixir. So yeah, we get 1 more fireball log down, and even if his fireball connects, it doesn't matter. He had enough damage on his tower. So yeah, I guess that's a kind of a good rundown on how to play the matchup. Plus, I know 2.6 is a really popular deck on mid ladder, so a lot of you can probably find some value out of this game. Okay, so we're gonna be against YT, the LEWCR. I don't know if this guy actually is a YouTuber or not, but he probably does, so go subscribe to him. Good shout out opportunity, even though I have no idea who this guy is. So Lava Hound in the back. I like when they go Infernal Dragon and have like a good cycle to defend it, because it usually makes like defending their lava push a lot easier, since he has to go arrows on my archers or else he would get too much value against his Lava Hound. And he can't really go balloon when I have archers down. And probably doesn't have enough elixir to play it anyways. So let's see here. Tesla finishes off the Hound. I don't know why he's not playing anything. And we have like so much damage off that 1 expo. Okay, so he's actually just trying to get me without like a good cycle, which is actually gonna kind of work. I think we have to take a balloon hit here though. It's unfortunate, but didn't really want to overspend with like an expo to pull the balloon. And it only gets one hit anyways. And we still come up, we could still come out on top by a lot of damage. And my knight should get like 1 or 2 hits on his right tower there. Alright, nice. So, really good start off to the game. Usually you can get a lot of damage in single against Lava Hound, but you have to be careful not to lose your tower in the process, since in a 2-tower game, this matchup can get pretty difficult. Also, like, you want to go same lane, because if it does end up being a 2-tower game, you would much rather be going same lane as opposed to opposite lane, where you have to like start playing your expos in the middle and stuff to try to get their tower. So I didn't really want to play anything since I didn't know where he was gonna go with Lava Hound or like cycle something in the back, because you definitely don't want to waste your Tesla in this matchup. So let's go with Archers up high. I don't think he has Skelly Dragon cycle, so I don't really have to worry about it. And he's probably gonna lay arrows. Okay, so like I wanted to Archers like early enough so that he wouldn't be able to arrow my Tesla and the Archers, which I guess it kind of worked out there, since the Tesla still had 1 HP. And a Fireball hopefully clutches up here. Yeah, that balloon should not get a hit on tower with the help of my Archer. And I think we'll go Expo same lane, just try to take his tower. And he's definitely not going to defend it. Probably just goes Lava in front here and tries to build up a push. So let's go Tesla. Actually, I'm going to place it over here. I thought we would be able to snipe like a Skelly Drag, but I think that was not the case. And he does mine on my Tesla. I should have probably went Skelly's earlier to catch it. Yeah, I don't really think we can defend this. Unless, wait, can I Tesla Pie to pull that? Oh yeah, the balloon does go to the Tesla, so yeah, I think we won. Jeez, I actually was pretty surprised we were able to defend that, I guess. Since that balloon looked like it was going to go for my tower for a second there. Even if it was a 2-tower game, I could still probably win easily, since like we're going the same lane. So only plus 26. Alright, so we're against Yosoi Juan. I actually lost this guy a little bit earlier, and he's using Real Hogs Earthquake, which I still don't know if it's like a good matchup for Expo after the EQ nerf. It's probably not that bad, but I still don't know like if it's in Expo's favor, or if it's just more of an even matchup. So he goes Archer Queen. I probably could have fireballed that if I had faster reflexes, but he's gonna go in here, I think. Like last time he played it pretty aggressive, so like definitely not gonna EQ though, since that would be a really bad play. I just like go Knight and Archer Queen and then Expo when he didn't have Earthquake and Cycle. So he's gonna log as well, which is kind of annoying, but I think Ice Spirit should be able to clean everything up there. So yeah, this matchup is another one where you definitely want to go opposite lane, since if you go same lane, they're just gonna get a bunch of Earthquake damage and log damage on your Expo while like hitting the tower as well. But luckily it's not too much of an issue of them getting like a lot of EQ damage on your tower, since it did get like a pretty big nerf, where originally I think Fireball does 274 and Earthquake does like, where it did like 279, but now I think Earthquake only does like 210 or something like that. So definitely not too much of an issue. You mainly just have to worry about like them not getting any sketchy Royal Hog to tower or anything like that. So gonna get ready for his next Royal Hogs. I don't know if he's gonna, wait, no, did he just play them? I wasn't really paying attention. Alright, so here's the ability. I'm just gonna Ice Spirit. And yep, nothing really too significant happening so far. So I'm just gonna second my Tesla up high. Kind of an annoying play is when they like Yago Cannon on your Tesla and then split Royal Hog in the middle, since you're gonna take like some damage on both sides usually. I was gonna Fireball, but one of them went to the other tower, so it wouldn't really get as much value. I'm just gonna log the other side. He'd probably use the ability, unless, okay, I think he didn't get it down fast enough, which was good. So yeah, I don't really want to go offensive Expo yet, since both the tower damage are pretty even. Also, how did like Cannon like lock on my Tesla? Because the whole reason I went Tesla is because I thought it was locked on my Knight, but somehow it switched, which is kind of annoying. See, I went with the good Royal Hogs when we didn't have our Tesla in hand, so he gets damage on both sides. And I'm just gonna Fireball the Queen. I think it's worth it since he doesn't have the Royal Hog and Cycle. And I think my one Archer should be able to kill it. Alright, perfect. Let's go Tesla up high again. He's gonna like kind of predict it, but we have our archers in hand. Ooh, I don't know about that earthquake though. I'm definitely gonna go offensive expo right now. Oh no, his cannon. Oh, if I went with my skeletons down fast enough, we probably could have got some damage on the left. Yeah, that was my mistake. Definitely should have anticipated the cannon. The thing is, they usually play it like in the middle. Also, that was a good Tesla because I knew he was gonna go Archer Queen on top to try to snipe it. But yeah, they usually put the cannon in the middle and then try to cycle back to Earthquake. I think cannon right on top of the expo is not a very common play, which is why I didn't want to like play my skeletons immediately. So I'm gonna like hover my Tesla in case he wants to go roll hogs in the middle. Okay, looks like he just lets my expo lock for some reason, which is gonna be like a lot of damage actually. And if we can maintain like even damage on both towers, then I think we'll be able to win, since like Earthquake log doesn't do nearly as much damage as Fireball log after the nerf. So triple elixir actually becomes like pretty good for Expo in this matchup. Let's go with Tesla up high. He might try to Earthquake my Tesla, but looks like he's not going to. So I can Expo like one more time opposite lane, since he has like a lot more HP on the right side. But after that, we probably try to go for the spell cycle and not give him any more EQ value. Okay, never mind. He's actually gonna let my Expo lock again. So this dude's not really playing that well. So yeah, we definitely won this now. Just have to like make sure not to let him get any real hogs to tower, since like Earthquake's not gonna out damage me as long as I don't let anything connect. So let's go with, I guess he's gonna log my Tesla. I'm just gonna archers and then log to be safe on defense. He lets my knight connect though, which is another pretty big mistake on our opponent's end. It's over 100 damage. So yeah, that cannon was also bad, since it's gonna get blocked by my knight. So we just fireball on defense, log for the tower damage. And yeah, he's gonna be BMing us. He BM'd a lot like when he beat me earlier, so I'm tempted to like be toxic back, but I guess we'll just win with class this time and not throw some BM ourselves. Okay, this guy's actually so many trophies above me, so I think we get like plus 40 or even maybe more than that if we win. It's actually kind of funny because I think in the last video I copped a plus 40 against him as well. So this guy's probably like really mad if he loses twice to Expo and gets like minus 40 trophies both times. So I kind of forget what he plays. Probably RG. I think the last time he was using like Mortar Skeleton King, but it's gonna be something different this time. So Royal Giant is probably a good matchup for me when I beat Boss earlier and he was using it with Fireball. But if it's Lightning, then it's definitely more tricky, as I said earlier. So we're cycling Log. Another matchup where nothing really happens the whole game. You're just like defending the entire time and spell cycling along with them. So going with a knight on his ghost, he has Fisherman. Yeah, so I don't really have any stories to tell. I don't like best in the would start telling stories at this point in this type of matchup where nothing like really happens, especially in single elixir. Like they go RG in single, which is not even a good play. So he might try to go in like after my Tesla dies, thinking like he outcycled me, but we can still get back to it really fast. So let's see what he does. Okay, RG. I'm just gonna go like this, and actually I think I'm gonna let the RG go. Okay, I love doing this against RG players, so I'm just gonna let it connect and then go Expo. And I think we just won the game because he doesn't have like anything for this. No RG in hand. The ghost is not gonna kill my Expo quickly at all, and we're definitely gonna get way more damage than he ended up getting. Let's go with Skellies, and I'm gonna Fireball. I think it might knock the queen to the other lane. Okay, it actually does not, but we just log to finish it off. And going into double, we're gonna be up like over 1,000 damage. So at this point, just like log cycling and Fireball cycling should be able to get the job done. And he's gonna RG back other lane. I don't really want a defensive Expo though, because if I defensive Expo on the right side, then it would just give him a free Fireball log where he already has like a lot of damage. And you don't really ever want a defensive Expo same lane as the RG. Like I guess you could, but it's not as good. So let's see if he decides to go RG back again. He will. I think I'm gonna Expo opposite, just because like I'm gonna try to take his tower and put him out of his suffering, since we're gonna win anyways as the game goes on. Let me just get like more spell damage. But yeah, he lets our Expo log. So log is gonna take tower there. And 10 seconds left, so yeah, another like pretty good matchup. I believe we beat the matchup 2 times in a row now. So undefeated against RG for this video. And yeah, I don't know how many more games for top 100. Okay, so unfortunately that's gonna be it for the video. I actually ended up beating this mortar guy and got a plus 44, which is gonna put me like exactly top 100 in the world by 2 ranks, which is really nice. But I'm kind of dumb and I accidentally deleted the game from my camera roll and I'm not able to get it back, which kind of stinks. But hopefully you all did enjoy the video. I'll try to go to 7,800 in the next one. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more top ladder gameplay with Expo, and yeah, peace out.